Leave it. Good. Nice job. So we're going to go over that today too. Okay. One thing's real important to remember: if they drag you there, they can drag you anywhere. If they have to learn that it's never okay. And you're the only one that can tell them. Very good. All right. The sneak away is my correction for thinking away from me, or even pulling away from me like that. So I back up and snap it like that. It's sharp, it's quick, no matter what collar, harness, anything you use, okay, good. So when he starts to think more about your treats and your dog than what I have to offer, then I will do a sneak away. I'm gonna quietly back up. This time he decided to look before he got to the end of the leash. I will 100% always do that. Always. I am never gonna let them pull. If I feel the dog, they have to have something to tell them that it's wrong. And what I like to do is back up. Oh, he decided to come back with me. He says, I'm not gonna pay that much attention to someone else. I'm gonna pay attention to you. So that is the sneak away. Typically, I walk backwards 5 to 8 steps, or whatever I need till the dog is coming back and joining me. I'm gonna try to do it the best I can today, and then I'll have you guys practice the sneak away. And then at home, I want you to do a ton of sneak aways. I want you to do so many sneak aways that you get sick of doing them, and then do 5 more. That's how many. I mean, just every time. When you approach your door to go outside, back up and see if they care. If they're thinking more about going outside, nail it. And this is the correction. I got my safety grip, I got my power grip, boom. It's a flick of the wrist downward toward my lap. Okay? So I'm gonna do a few with him. He's on to me now. And it doesn't matter what side I walk him on. Typically he's the left. But if he goes the other side and I'm doing sneakaways, I'll pass the leash behind me. Sneakaways are always done on 3 feet of leash or more. Don't ever do it on a short lead. If you feel like you need it, let the leash out to about 3 feet. The reason being is if I go backward and the leash is short, even crowd length lead, if I go backwards, he doesn't have a chance.
Yeah.
I want to give him that chance to make the right decision. So he gets 3 feet of leash or more. And I'm going to go forward. And yes, good job. And he goes, oh, she's going backward. Good. Good job. Well done. I don't typically go this slow, but with my knee, I'm going that slow. But I don't go running backwards either. I don't want anyone to run backwards. You just kind of walk backwards and see if your dog cares. I'm testing his attention. Does he care? Are you paying attention? If he's not, hey, you're not paying attention. Good, now you are. If you're in school and you're not paying attention to your teacher, they're going to say something or do something about it. And that's what I'm doing. Here. Good. And backwards. Good. Good job. Well done. And I do this like all over. I can do this on the 20. Yeah, did you see that? He turned right back around to come back to me. Good. But I want your hands in front. Right there. Good. So that you don't yank like that. You can only go so far. If I have my hand like this and yank, now I'm dragging him off his feet, and that's not going to be effective. It's not what I want. I just want to pop them and get their attention. So forward and sneak away. Good. Good job. It's just like the walking come that we kind of did last time, and you can do both. You can do either. It's just keep their attention. Keep their attention. Sneak away. Good. Yes. Good.
Good girl.
You keep backing up. And sneak away. Hey.
Hey.
Yay! Good job. You want to switch from hey to yay. Okay.
All right.
next week we'll be trying this out outside, or the next time.
Perfect. She gets distracted outside.
Sure do. They sure do.
Hey,
We'll
hey.
feel so confident about when she's doing it inside, and then take her outside, and it's just completely different.
Yeah.
She's got so many other things that she's trying to do.
And that's why I would love to do this completely positive reinforcement, but there's times that the same old treat they get all day long, and the hot dogs, other things are way better.
Oh yeah.
So that's where your corrections come in. They have to be able to know that something is wrong to do. Good.
Good girl.
You're doing a really good job. Okay. All right. And sneak away. Yay. Good job. All right. Okay. Once you get really confident, you can test them in your living room, your kitchen, and your hallway, and maybe just outside the apartment or something, okay, where things are a little more boring. All right. And what you would do is you throw a treat out or a toy out and then sneak away from it. And some people say, well, that's not fair. We've taught them come and go and to go get the treat and come back. But I didn't say go. And that treat is the squirrel that just ran across the street, or the other person at the apartment building playing with their dog in a toy. It's not their business. It's not their toy. So that's going to look like this. Good. Good job. So I'm going to go forward. I'm going to toss out a treat. Hey, yay, good job. And then give them a good lovins when they come back. So they know, well, that wasn't fun, but you are. Hey, yay, he was just kind of looking good. Good job, buddy. Good job. Now I'm going to do the squeak toy. Now my dogs are taught to ignore squeak toys because of all the squeaky animals that I own, like chickens and turkeys and birds and cats. When I saw this on Chewy, you know how many people tell me the dogs chewed their remotes, and I thought that was the cutest thing. But I don't let my dogs go after squeaky things because I own a lot of squeaky things, and this might excite him. Okay, but I'm going to toss it and then sneak away from it. Okay, and I'll squeak it before I send it. Hey, yay, good job. Now he didn't actually go for it, but he was looking at it. And it is relatively new because I got it from Chewy not too long ago. Good. But I actually only use squeak toys to teach my dogs to ignore them. If you don't have that issue where you have other things, by all means play with it. You know, I don't care. It's just my personal preference. So I'm going to go forward. Which way are we going, buddy? See, they kind of do learn to ignore it. I don't want them to love tearing up squeaky things or killing squeaky things. Hey, yay, good boy. So he's coming back with verbal. He's not needing the physical. So if you want to try that, it's really premature for her. You just learned it yourself. But if you want to try it, I'll toss out a treat or the squeak toy. Go ahead, I'm going to throw the treat out first. Sneak away. Hey. Oh my gosh, that was perfect. You weren't too sharp, too harsh. You did it just right to get the attention, then tell her how good she is. Try that again. And if you do this enough, your dog will just pay more attention to you. Because you're really better than everything else in the environment. Good. Oh, yeah, right behind you. I'm going to toss that treat out again. Yay! This might be a bit harder. So start back there and give you some room to toss it. Good boy, you did good. Hold on a minute. I want to reward you for being in your downstate. Good boy. All right, ready? Go forward. Oh, she loves. It's not squeaking. There we go. Hey.
Hey.
Yay! Good job.
Good girl.
Perfect tone changes. You're doing great. Let's do that one. Do you want to try the sneakaways at all?
Yeah, I could try.
They're a little tricky, but once you get them, it's not so hard. Switch behind you. Oh. And sneak away. Good girl. Good girl. Yep. Yes. I like what you did. I like what you did there, though. You backed and you bent over to kind of keep her low. Very nice. Very nice. Because they'll come to your hand.
Yeah.
You've taught them that, so.
Good girl. Good job.
Well, that's really good. Let me try this squeak toy then for you. All right, ready? And sneak away. Hey! She didn't even get to the end of the lead. That was fabulous. So you can see where if you start doing this, you're still gonna teach them, again, work with what here means. They'll give you something to do. Do your figure eights and your weavings. Still continue with those, just because it's gonna be a couple weeks with the holidays before I can, add more to what you're doing. We are gonna do a kind of a straight walk, because I know you need that straight walk. But I wouldn't do it for very long or very far yet. I would do a lot of these sneakaways and a lot of the walking come.
Okay.
That's what I'd be doing outside more than trying to get them to here.
Yeah, we've been struggling with the here outside because she just gets so distracted.
Yes.
But she does really, really good inside. We've been doing the game back
Perfect.
and forth on our stairs, and she's doing great with that.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Pretty much she could be anywhere in our apartment now, and I say like, come, and she comes right away. So that's
Have you
pretty
tried your 20-footer outside playing come?
good. Not yet.
Yeah, we haven't tried the game outside yet. Which is probably what we should
I
do
would.
next, because
Definitely the walking come and the sneakaways. When you're outside, that's where I start. That's what I start with for a few weeks. Because it is hard to get them to walk with you. And those are more fun things for them, and you're more captivating to do it that way. So, okay.
And she's been phenomenal with like the sitting when we sit and the laying this, like when we're talking to people, just laying down. She's been really good.
Chilling out. So, yeah. So, Olive Garden versus Chuck E. Cheese is a silly analogy that I use. Come here, buddy. It's like if you took your friend, or you guys went together to a nice restaurant, you're going to walk in and be together and look at each other and pay attention to each other, I hope. Okay? As opposed to taking a kid to Chuck E. Cheese, when you came in or walked to your seat, it looked a little like a kid going to Chuck E. Cheese. Okay? We don't want that. So it's a silly analogy, but when I say stay back at the door, you have to stay back at the door. When I say okay, okay means we're going through the door together. It does not mean drag me out to the parking area or drag me to the driveway, or across the concrete. Okay. You do is say stay back, step forward, stay back. You can leave the leash out a little if you'd like, because you might have to do a sneak away and come back in. Okay. And hey, good. Now see, he's here checking out what I'm doing and why I'm not going outside. He's not trying to drag me out to the pole. Good. So I can give him a treat. Wyman and Dinah for behaving like that. Good. Stay back. Good. Stay back. Now, when I say okay, then okay is going to do it. It doesn't mean I'm being crazy. Okay. Hey, no. Grab the leash like this, not like this. Stay back. Okay. Good job. They don't want to have that happen too often. Turn and step. Stay back. Turn and step. Stand up straight. Stay back. Good. Now say okay. Okay. Yay!
Good girl, yay, good girl.
And if she pulls, you get in here real quick.
Okay.
A straight walk. I have relatives that live in Arizona. When I go to Arizona, I don't have a dog, I don't take a dog, but I love to walk in their neighborhoods and stuff like that. When I walk in Arizona, I walk like, stay back. I walk like this. Just my hands swinging. Well, actually, I'm not limping in Arizona, but I walk just with my arms swinging. So when I walk with the dog, I want my arms to swing. So what I usually do is I do a little bit longer than crowd length lead, and I just swing my arms and start walking. If they want to get ahead, I can do sneakaways, but as I start to walk and they're a little further in their training, then I'll just stop and say, wait, get their attention, and then walk off again. Here. arms are just swinging. I want to be just a nice walk together. Here. Good. Wait. Now, that's called walking with weights. I'm making sudden stops. I put my thumb back here, say wait, that keeps them right here. Good, feed them. I do not require an automatic sit. I don't want an automatic sit. If you want one, you can get one, but you know what? If I'm walking through the rain or snow or mud, I don't want them to have to sit in that.
Yeah.
That'd be more for me to clean up when I get in.
Yeah.
All the feet I have to clean is enough. So, another thing I'll do is if they start looking to the side, and this is gonna not look good at all. I usually do 3 steps of a jog, okay, and it looks like, and it looks a little better than that typically here. Good, here. But I just pick up my energy a little bit and walk with a, you know, maybe just a few steps of a jog. 3. I call it step it up. 3 steps, step it up.
Okay.
Okay, that usually gets their attention and you look fun to follow.
Yeah.
And you don't crank up like this, you just kind of take off. I don't like jogging more than 3 steps anyhow, so that way I don't have to. Here, good. People who jog, here, see he got a little interested, so I can step it up. Here, and if your dog puts their nose to the ground, and you're not interested in stopping there, and you take off, you're the leader. So by taking off, you're saying, I'm not interested in seeing that, or the squirrel, or the other dog, or whatever. Here. Good. Put all the leash in one hand. So if you have treats, I usually treat with the opposite hand. I like, because I want to walk like this.
Yeah.
And not, you know, not holding the leash. Swing your
Wait.
arms like you're walking into work, going into a store. Here, there you go. Turn, here.
Here.
Swing your arms, here.
Good girl. Wait. Good girl. Here.
Oh, she does know what here means in here, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Wait. Good girl. Here. Good girl.
And so there, if
Wait.
she got really distracted outside, you could take off a few steps.
Okay.
And she's gonna say, wow,
Here.
you're unpredictable,
Here.
I better watch you
Here.
better. But
Here.
that, you're fun to follow.
Wait.
If you want a particular side,
Wait.
only give the treat, come here, only give the treats on that side. So he's a left. If he follows me here, I'll say good, but see how he came over here? Because that's where he gets the treats. He doesn't get treats over here. I'm not gonna make him feel wrong for following, by no means. I don't show, I don't really care if you're trucking along with me off lead. But if you're left, you get the treats on the left. If you're right, you only get treats on the right. They'll start choosing the one, the side that gets them the most treats.
Here.
Put your hand down, swing your arms. Good.
Wait. Good girl.
Nice. And here.
Here. Here. Wait. Good girl.
Down to your left will get you that quick stop.
Wait. Good
It
girl.
kind of drew the line for her.
Yeah.
Here.
And then act like you're in a hurry to go somewhere. Well, you're just
Here.
now turn the other way. Yeah, and say here. Now get the treat right. She's just confused.
Very confused.
Put the treat on the other side, on the right. Yes.
Good girl.
And she'll say, you know, I think I'd rather go there.
Here. Wait.
Yes. Perfect.
Yes, good girl. There